In GarageBand, one thing that you can do on AAC style exports is that you can include artwork for your podcast. You can even set that artwork so that it shows up in different spots throughout the whole podcast. So I have my GarageBand here. You can see that if I go over here to the right, I do have the media browser, and I can look at audio, photos, movies. I can import them that way. So I have something in my iPhotos, I'll see those photos here. But if I have something on my desktop, I can also drag and drop them. So I'm going to take this photo here, it's a JPEG, I'm going to drag and drop, and I go up to where it says drag artwork here. So I just drop it there. Then I'm going to move it to where I want, and I'm going to adjust the length. And so let's say I don't want this to last for the whole time. I only want it to last, let's say, to here. Well, I can easily go up to my edit, I can do a split, and I can delete that part. Now if I move the cursor back over here, I can see that the artwork for my podcast is going to show up right here. So I can double click this. And I can actually move through the whole podcast and see how it looks. And I can see where that artwork's going to show up. Now you see it doesn't show up the whole time. So one thing I can do, I could make that look the whole time and just be happy with that. So if somebody's viewing this on a computer or a device, they will be able to see that the picture with it. Now, one thing you might see, let's double click that again, is that my picture doesn't look, my picture's too big for the spot. So if I go down here, I can double click it, so you see that it showed up down here, and now I can use this slider here to either zoom in or zoom out to get as much of that photo as I want. Then I can click set. And now if I go back here, I can see that it looks a lot better. So let's drag in another photo. Let's just use this one I have in iPhoto. I'm going to drag it to have it show up right there. And again, it's going to go for a long time. But I don't want it to be there. I can just go through and click here and then cause that to split, edit, split, and then delete the rest of that. Now down here, I can also put episode artwork. So I can either use one of the pictures I have here, or I can use a photo here, or drag in here. So let's say I want this to always show up, and that's typically if there's nothing else. So let's go back to here. We'll double click this. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of scan through to see what it looks like. Now I could have played the whole thing through. I don't want to listen to the audio. That's a different part. And you can see that if I don't have any specific picture there, that one will always be shown. So this is one simple way you can add different pictures for different sections of your podcast or different chapters of it. So you just have to drag them up into here, either using the media browser here or from the desktop. You can double click this window to see a preview. You'll see when you click the podcast track up here, you will see the standard artwork if there's nothing specific there, and you can see each of those pictures you put in. And you can even set a chapter title or a URL title with that.